Welcome back to Aspire for Me. Last week, I did a video on coasting financial independence, and I've been getting a lot of support on it, and I really appreciate it. You guys have been so vocal in the comment section, and I love hearing from all of you. So please continue to do that in my videos, as I want to make sure I'm making videos you guys want to see. One of the comments came from another YouTuber who has just started up her channel. Her name is Evangelia Minzai. I'm sorry, Evangelia, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but I believe that's how you pronounced it in your video. Evangelia is from the Netherlands and was curious if the coasting financial independence strategy would work for her. I asked her if she'd be willing to share some of her information in order for me to do this video, running her numbers for her to see where she'd be on her journey to coasting financial independence. They use the euro in the Netherlands, but I think currency shouldn't matter as long as you're using statistics from your country. So I've gathered some basic statistics from her based on what she thinks her country represents. Now, neither of us were 100% if these are the right numbers, and I always recommend that anytime you're trying to find your own numbers, you make sure you do the research and don't just trust some guy on the internet. But here are the numbers we're going to use for today. First off, I need to know how much she was interested in having as her monthly income in retirement. After doing some math, she realized that she would like to have $1,500 a month in retirement. Now again, we need to adjust this for inflation, and so I asked her what her inflation rate was in her country. She thinks it is 1.2%, which is just amazing. As in the USA, it is 3%. So that 1.2% is definitely going to help her in achieving her financial goals. So let's take her $1,500 a month and adjust it for inflation. The other thing we need to know before we can figure out what her inflation number is how long it's going to be before she hits retirement age. So she has informed me that she has 36 years, as 68 is the age of retirement in the Netherlands. So $1,500 at a 1.2% interest rate for 36 years comes out to $2,304.57 a month is what her monthly income will be adjusted for inflation. So let's take this number, multiply it by 12 months to get our annual cost of living of $27,654.84. Multiply that by 25 for the 4% rule. We get $691,371. It's what she's going to need in retirement in order to draw off the money to live on and not need a job. So now, using our coasting financial independence strategy, let's figure out how much she needs right now in order to no longer need to contribute to her retirement accounts and be able to coast right on to retirement. In order to figure this out, I needed one more piece of information from her. I needed to know what rate of return she felt comfortable being able to achieve in the Netherlands. I have no idea what the stock market is like that, or even what they use to invest in, so I was relying on her for this. She thinks 4 to 7% is likely as a comfortable rate of return, and she'd like to lean more on the 4% side. So let's use that in our numbers here. So based on this chart, you'll see that we're using the 691,000 target with a 36-year time length and a 4% rate of return. She needs to currently have $168,465 invested in order to be considered coasting financially independent. Now, out of curiosity, I wanted to see what it would look like if she was actually able to obtain that 7% rate of return. So I ran that number too, and here you'll see that instead of the $168,000, she would only need $60,519. So we see right here that rate of return is a big deal for us. Now, I don't know exactly what she has for investments currently and how much she has saved up. So for this next part, I'm going to go ahead and calculate as if she has no current nest egg and she's starting for zero. As far as I understand, she plans to do a follow-up reaction video to this video, and hopefully she can give us a little better understanding of where she actually stands in these numbers and how she's looking on her financial independence journey. So if we look at this chart here, you'll notice I'm still using the same target goal. I'm using the same length of time and the 4% rate of return. You'll also notice that I'm starting at zero to see what it's going to take if she were to start now and have all the way up to retirement as time to save. You'll notice that she'll need to put in $729.19 a month from now all the way to retirement in order to make sure she can meet her financial independence goals and retire without having to work. Now again, curiosity got to me, so I wanted to see what that would look like if she was more at the 7% side. So looking at this chart here, you'll see that she only needed $375 a month invested if she was able to get a 7% rate of return. Again, showing we need to do the research to make sure we can get as large a rate of return while still feeling safe and comfortable with it, as it's going to make a large difference in our final numbers. Now, one last thing that she had mentioned to me was that she didn't want to wait till 68 in order to retire. So I told her I'd add this at the end and give her those numbers that it would look like she would need to adjust in order to lower that number. So you'll see in this chart, we use those same numbers as before, except for we're going to increase that amount that she's putting in every month. So instead of 36 years to retirement here, you'll see if we bump that $700 up to $800, we knock that down to just over 34 years. Now if we could bump that all the way up to $1,000 a month, you'll see here that she can retire 6 years sooner. So really it's all going to depend on how aggressive she can be in investing for retirement. I wish you the best of luck in your financial independence goals, and I hope this video was helpful for you. I look forward to seeing your reaction video to it. And again, I'm going to put the link to your channel down below so everybody can head over there and find out what you think of it. I'd also love to hear down in the comments what the rest of you thought of this type of video. Is this something you'd like to see again? Do you have some numbers that you'd like crunched for you? And would you like to see where you land on your coasting financial independence? Hit up those comments down below and let me know what you want to see. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to see more, as I have plenty more videos planned ahead. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.